Air signs, let's look at the week ahead and beyond in terms of your career and your financial, your abundance, also your relationships and maybe romance. And then there's a third topic that the universe gave me to look into this week for you. So let's get a little overview here of career. It looks like things have really changed in your world. Things have moved and shifted, and this is the beginning of a new cycle for you. Now it looks like you will be no longer collaborating with a group of colleagues. It feels like there is more individual effort here, like freelancing, going out on your own, doing your own thing. And it is going to bring a lot of emotional richness to you. This is happy home and family. I'm going to pull some more cards on this, obviously, but there is this new start that is either brewing for you or you are already feeling it. In terms of your relationships, it looks like there has been some pain in the past, bit of heartbreak or even separation. There seems to have been a third-party situation in the past that might have led to this heartbreak, and now there is the sense that you are protecting yourself, that you are quite conservative in your thinking, so things have to kind of stack up for you to give them a chance. It's about being prudent is really the vibe I get from that. So that might be the energy around you for your relationships at the moment and in the near future. I'm going to pull some more cards on that, obviously. And this week I drew a topic for all signs to look into, and it is study. And I'm taking this to mean, I mean, you may have actual studies, but I am taking this to mean that it's something the universe wants you to look a bit more closely at or keep your eye out for. And in your case, it is about getting yourself unstuck from a situation, how you can change, how you can really free yourself from anything that has got you feeling tied up. We'll start with your career. It seems like there is a new cycle here. I'm going to grab a fresh deck, pull some more cards. What do you most need to know about this new cycle? Well, it looks like you're going to have a bit of juggling to do at the moment. Financially, you might feel not very abundant and not very stable at all. This might be you kind of moving money about or just prioritizing your bills as to which one to pay, or you might be working and proving yourself, like working 2 jobs as maybe a freelancer, because there was a lot of energy here about going out on your own. There might be a bit to move around to fit everything in and to juggle. Again, we get this energy of not partnering up with someone. This is very much a go it on your own kind of energy here with the Lovers in reverse. But look what we've got. You will be receiving a precious gift. And we have the Ant card, work, achievement, and success. Now these are very good omens. Now I believe this is your advice. The Ram. Now it says a stubborn, aggressive person, but really for me, the Ram is all about Aries. And that is, you guessed it, being individualistic, working on your own and just really going for it, putting your whole energy into your own endeavors and not sort of, relying on other people or partnering up with other people. That is a recurring message for you. So I'm curious about what else lies ahead here, or what else the universe might want to tell you about this for your work, for abundance. Now I sort of see why this 10 of Pentacles is in reverse, because I was a bit worried about that. No one really likes to see the card of a happily ever after financially in the reverse. It seems as though you might be a bit burnt out at the moment, and by going your own way, you are kind of declaring your independence. This is a big theme for you at the moment. So that is this Aries thing of just going it alone. Bird in a cage. So this came out actually in reverse. I don't normally take reversals in this deck, but it's sort of saying you're free now. You're free to spread your wings, and it's time for you to kind of chill out. So it's not this focus on like getting ahead and getting your nest feathered so that you can retire. that's kind of not what you're supposed to be doing right now. You're supposed to be kind of finding out who you are, figuring out your own path as a sole person, a one person, just you. And what are your priorities? Really relaxing into those and declaring your independence, like you are a sovereign person who can chart your own course. Now, yes, it might be a little bit uneasy at the moment as you know, things just feel unstable. It's sort of like the balancing act here, but it is ultimately going to work in your favor is what I'm picking up. So there are good things ahead. It's a matter of relaxing into that and just really getting into your own authenticity, what would genuinely make you happy, without thinking about, is this going to bring me millions? Because that's not the right mindset in this day and age. It is more about authenticity and not just chasing the dollar. And I think you've kind of realized that recently, and there has to be a way to have it all. You know, you don't have to be in a juggling act the whole time, doing something you hate to get the coin. So this is about rebalancing your life in a way. All right, let's take a look at relationships, a bit of a closer look. So we had a bit of separation there, a lot of threes in your energy at the moment. So remember, for career, this is energy to lean away from, is collaborating with others. Well, this is the card of collaborating with others emotionally. And upside down, it's not a great environment. It's sort of too many people in a romance or in a relationship, and hence a bit of like pain from the past and now the feeling of I'm going to really protect myself here. But what does the universe want you to know about what is coming up? I don't take reversals in this deck, so look, you are going to be very abundant. People are going to come to you because you're going to be very magnetic. The problem is, well, it's not a problem, but you may have a lot of fears that are holding you still and keeping you stuck because the ground shifted underneath you, because there was a split, because you've kind of been thrown into maybe a new life, or you might feel that this is coming, that the things that are outworn in your life are falling away. It might have you feeling a bit fearful, but there is this beautiful abundance and magnetic kind of serenity here where the really good things will come into you, because this, whether you're masculine or feminine, this is the Queen of Queens. And so she is one of, you know, she's just sitting there on her throne while all the good stuff comes in. Let's grab a few cards about your relationship here. Okay, so the Fly card sort of says there's a bit of a period here. It says of ill health or depression, but it's just kind of a downer with flies buzzing around. You're going to feel a bit like a steaming turd maybe on a hot day. But, you know, this is a really it's a growing experience for you. It's a growth experience for you. Things are not always going to be this way, and a change is coming. So this is sort of saying keep the faith. And this is actually helping you with your enlightenment. That's what this Torch card says here. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. So you are getting to know yourself a lot better, and you're also getting to know a lot more about what you want, what you expect, and what you deserve in a relationship. Let's see what else. What's coming up on the other side of this change? Well, you are healing. You may feel like you have a headache in your love life, but you are healing, you are repairing yourself or your relationship. Now, this card came out. This is your card, air signs, person of air. So there could be another air sign in your mix, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or this is about really not overreacting emotionally. It is sort of finding quite an element of detachment from your emotional issues, and that seems to be the way forward to kind of get out of this feeling of pain, and taking steps to repair it is about finding a way to detach from wanting that person back or wanting a certain outcome. So that seems to be your advice. Now that fits with rather neatly with this topic of study, which I pulled for every sign. And for you, this is what the universe wants you to really think quite deeply about, and that is how to get unstuck. So let's grab some more cards, go back to this deck. What do you need to know or pay attention to in terms of getting unstuck here? Okay, so this is the card of failure, of lack of success. And so really what's coming to mind for me is that this might be a really ultimately beneficial experience for you for all the growth. It's going to be really nourishing for you in a very weird way, although you may not feel it now. You may feel as though it is a loss. Now, it's about reframing your attitude. The Hanged Man is actually always about seeing things from a different perspective, because you may be stuck tied to a tree, but everything looks different when the world turns like that. And to get yourself unstuck from that, which is what the world wants you to do, what the universe wants you to do, is to stop really thinking about what you've lost or what you are judging as a loss, and instead take this as an opportunity to recalibrate. These are two cards that are all about broad horizons. This is like, what do I want my life to be? You've got the past behind you and the future in front of you. You can stay where you are, or you can look ahead. Twos are all about choices. So you've got this choice to make, and you've got the phone in your hand. You've got the whole world in your hand in the other design of this deck. You've got, endless possibilities in your palm, and it's a matter of keeping your eye line up with positivity, and look at this, optimism. The moon, which is all about your emotions, in the 9th house of distant horizons of Sagittarius, international travel, but philosophies, lofty goals. So emotionally, stop thinking about what you may have lost and what you consider a loss, and start really thinking about retooling your life with a new, broader vista, much more expansive. Rewrite your own story starting from now, and just kind of be outlandish about it. Why don't you create like 5 different storylines for yourself about what might happen, or ending up with you in some fabulous situation. Let your mind run free is the message here, and really with optimism and with hope and with expectation of positive things coming, you could move in any direction you wanted. So what do you want? That seems to be what the universe is asking you to pay attention to this week. I'm going to finish up with a few more cards. Yes, you are in line or undergoing immense growth, and it may not always be painless, but this is all working to enlighten you and to help you grow and become your best self. Not only are you good enough, you are the best, baby. So think about your life in the terms of what magnificent things you deserve. Power over difficulty. Reclaim your power, remember who you are, and reframe your life, reframe your potential futures, and just make a decision to power through and move forward into this beautiful new life that is awaiting you. So I hope that helps you, my darlings. If you'd like your own personal reading, go to my website. But meanwhile, this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love and joy for the week ahead and beyond.